Okay. So we've ride down CLG enough. Do you want to move on to Optic and whether or not they should keep that?
Should Optic keep in the boy Joshua Dardoch? I forget his last name. Or challenge his last name.
Day one.
Dardoch.
They kind of look. Is this gonna? There we go.
Meteos gets his.
Meteos still looks fine.
He looks fine. He looks fine. Gets his first W.
I liked the comp from Optic on Saturday.
Against 100.
Yeah, I felt like it was a really good
that is a good comp.
1-3-1 movement comp that they can keep pushing in them with, but they couldn't.
Nice pick potential too.
They couldn't put it together themselves. Like they didn't seem like they knew that they had a good comp, and they were just kind of dicking around the whole time, hoping that 100 Thieves just falls over, which they eventually did.
That's true. Yeah, I was kind of surprised watching this one live that 100 Thieves ended up losing. They lost with still a gold lead, a kill lead. Like, sure, they're down at Drake, but it never really felt like that Optic had a commanding lead.
1,000 gold in 40 minutes is not much.
No, it's not. I mean, it was a pretty even game, but like I never felt like it was still surprising that I don't know. I never felt like Optic was insanely far ahead.
I think they were playing in the back foot for much of the game. Yeah, like looking at the gold graphs, seeing it, 100 Thieves were ahead until Optic got.
You tried so hard there.
Yeah, I did.
You tried so fucking hard to say 100 Thieves. You went through half the goddamn teams before you got to the team we're talking about. What the fuck?
100 Thieves seemed to lose a fight and lose Baron, and then. Optic just turned it into 5 turrets and a Drake and an inhib, and then they were able to kind of get it on from there. But they then lost a Baron later, and they're trying to fight. They had to fight through a Baron to get out. But they had to rely on a backdoor. That's how they won this game. They're like, hang on, they can't leave, so we can just backdoor the base because we have a global comp. Holy shit, guys! Did you know Tom Kench can take someone with him, and Rise can leave? What? Because for like half the game, they're trying to have Rise split push and catch people out, and they made it work once. They had one good player around a Rise pick out that got them 2 kills.
This is a true statement.
But like, they weren't consistently doing that. They weren't pulling 100 Thieves around the map with it. They got it off once because they were lucky, and they saw an opportunity. But they had other opportunities and they had other chances to push it and take shit for it, but they just didn't. So. When Dardoch comes in, they win again. Right? No, do they? Hang on.
Yep.
Yes, they win again. But this time it was against Clutch. Not very impressive wins, but still.
Bigger gold lead, still a kill deficit, better objective control, but...
So, this is the one place where I think Jace jungle was a good idea. The one place. When the other team picks Malphite to counter the Jace... And you can give a hard counter to Malphite on top of that.
I agree. That being said, the next time we duo, I am playing Jace.
You trade jungle Jace, I'll kill you.
Again, I have to reiterate, with that being said...
You're going to make me one-trick Jace every time we play together now, aren't you?
No, I won't. Oh, you think I even want to play that shit, dude? That seems... Oh my god, I would feel unclean for
What do you even start? Do you start W on jungle Jace? Is that what you start?
I have no fucking idea.
Like, why?
I legitimately don't know.
So, it looked like Clutch's comp didn't make any goddamn sense.
Wow, it's not even... Wow, okay.
Like... Optic has a poke / pick comp, like a low range pick comp with Thresh, and then a split push with Vladimir. Because who's keeping up with Vladimir?
You start Q?
Well, because you instantly get level 2 off of your leash.
Yeah, I know, but it seems like your W is probably better damage.
Who knows? I don't know. I haven't tried it because I'm not stupid. But
everyone I'm looking at starts Q.
Okay, back to the topic.
Everyone I'm looking at, by the way,
back to the topic. I think well, I don't know, looking at the CG Optic game, CG's comp makes no goddamn sense to me. It's like a really weird pick comp with no team fight at all, and I just have no idea how you play with that. Whereas
True.
Optic seemed to have a pretty good team fight with a pick and a good split push. But on Dardoch, specifically Dardoch, I think Dardoch meshes better with Crown.
This I agree with.
Like I feel like that might be how they make this work because Crown has looked better with Dardoch than he did with Meteos, but Meteos still doesn't look bad.
Yeah, but neither Dardoch nor Crown was the reason they won that game. But it's weird because it also feels like neither Crown nor Meteos was the reason they won that game. You know?
I agree, I kind of agree, but I feel like the Vladimir pick for top lane into Malphite gave them a lot of map control.
I feel like they've been winning out of their bot lane when they're winning.
Yeah, I guess, but you got to remember the last time they were winning, it wasn't Arrow playing, it was Asta.
No, I know, but like right now, I'm saying this weekend they seem to win both games because of Arrow's performance, and then the team moving around Arrow. But it seemed like Arrow was doing a big portion of that that work.
Arrow seemed to be more in the game this week, definitely. But I'm still not sold on Arrow being like their carry potential. I feel like they need to find
I agree.
more
I think
options.
it's inconsistent at best. But my issue is,
I still wish Allure was playing.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. It's like it's hard to tell. I didn't feel like either jungler had like a crazy big edge, right? Like definitely with Crown, I think we both agree with Dardoch, but how that shakes out for the macro game or the team in general, I don't really know.
I don't know. Optic are looking like they're having roster problems. They seem to have maybe found an answer this weekend. I'm not sure because they had to switch a player, and I'm not sure what that means. But maybe whatever.
Wait, who did switch?
They switched out Meteos and Dardoch.
Oh, I thought you meant for the coming weekend, like something happened.
Oh no! I don't know. I don't know who they switched. Roster locks. Like
yeah,
Friday
when you
night
said they had to, it sounded like something. I was confused. I apologize.
So I'm not really sure what these results mean. All I know is that Dardoch looks like he meshes better from the games I've seen him play, and that's probably a good option.
Thank you for joining us this week on the Legendary League of Legends podcast. Anthony, take us home, buddy. Take us on home.
That'll do it for week 5 of the LCS and the Legendary League of Legends podcast. You can catch us every week of the LCS, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Nizzy2K11. Sub to my channel for the random ass highlights I make of this. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Have a good night.